Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. We are from Group 1, and we're going to make a presentation about our module that we already have made, entitled Central Government Accounting, especially for Ministry of Environment and Forestry. There are the writers. There is me, Abigail Chelsea Miandame, and my other friends.
Siti Alisa Putri.
Alazia Safira.
Fadlan Aryo Santoso.
Okay, next. Okay, in the first page, we have a preface, where the writers have a words of introduction before the materials. And next is table of content, contains the materials that we are gonna explain in this presentation. Next. And the first material is profile of Ministry of Environment and Forestry. The Ministry of Environment and Forestry is the cabinet level government ministry in the Republic Indonesia, which is responsible for managing and conserving that nation's forests. And after that, in the next page, we have a law basis for implementing central government accounting. There is two legal bases that Ministry of Environment and Forestry use for their accounting. And the next material will be explained by my friends.
Okay, next I will explain about accounting cycle and presentation of central government financial reports. To make financial reports, the Ministry of Environment and Forestry must follow existing accounting principle. The following is the accounting cycle and financial report that must be made by the Ministry of Environment and Forestry as an institution under the government. First is budget realization report. Second is balance sheet. Third is operational report. Four is report on change in excess budget balance. Five is statement of change in equity. And the last is notes to financial reports. Next. Okay, which then we will discuss about the role of internal control in maintaining the accuracy of financial information in the Ministry of Environment. The role of internal control in maintaining the accuracy of financial information at the Ministry of Environment is very important. There are several ways that internal control ensure the accuracy of financial information. First is risk control, second supervision and control, and the last is monitoring and evaluation. For the next material will be presented by my friend.
Next is expenditure accounting preparation and management in the Ministry of Environment. Budget preparation is not part of finance, but is related to the expenditure accounting that is relevant to the legal basis of the Ministry of Environment and Forestry of the Republic of Indonesia. Budget preparation uses RKA guidelines that include organizational, functional, and expenditure classification, as well as types of expenditure that are described in several ways, including the purpose of use and transfer to regions that are the authority of the ministry or agency or BIM. In the recording process and accounting management of receivable or payables at the Ministry of Environment, the Ministry of Environment and Forestry of the Republic of Indonesia does not have significant receivable, but has some short-term debts such as electricity debts awaiting government approval. A debt is recognized when it is probable that an expenditure of economics researches will be made to settle the debt. Short-term debts are recorded at nominal value and must be presented in the balance sheet and notes to the financial statement or CLK. Inventory accounting, recording, management, and reporting process at the Ministry Environment, we must know that inventories are recognized when the potential future economic benefits are obtained and have a value that can be measured reliably. Inventories are recorded using the perpetual method and adjusted by the physical inventory result at the end of the reporting period. Damaged or obsolete inventory is not reported in the balance sheet but disclosed in the notes to the financial statement or GILK. Inventories are presented in the balance sheet in the current asset section and must be presented with adjustment to inventory value data based on the result of physical inventories. The next material will be explained by my friend.
Okay, for the next material, we have recording process and accounting management of fixed asset at the Ministry of Environment. Fixed assets have tangible characteristic, will add to a government asset, have a useful life of more than 1 year, and their value is material. First, increase in value of fixed asset. Increase in value of fixed asset is obtained through capital expenditure or gain and is recorded as an addition to the opening balance in the current period's balance sheet. Second, depreciation of fixed asset. Depreciation is recognized as a deduction from the carrying value of fixed asset. Depreciation calculation is carried out at the end of each semester of period without taking into account the residual value using the straight line method. Next. Third, write-off fixed asset. The write-off process is performed by the auction and the outcome is recorded as non-tax state revenue on the balance sheet. Surplus and deficit are reported in the statement of operation as part of the sustainability balance sheet. And for the last material we have recording and management process of accounting for adjustment and correction at the Ministry Environment. Adjustment and correction aim is to ensure the accuracy of the financial statement so that the account or item presented are in line with the actual condition. Adjustment is the process of updating data in accrual-based accounting, with the main objective to adjust accrual income and expense account. Meanwhile, corrections are usually made through internal checks by the inspectorate in the context of the statement of change in equity. To minimize potential error in recording works, unit also review their financial statement every semester. This allows error to be discovered and corrected immediately.
And for the next page, we have the references that we use for we made this module. And the next page is the cover of this ebook. And there are the presentation of our module. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.